So yesterday was Martin Luther King's Day, and it was also the inauguration. And I feel like those two things are really ironic because on one end you have a person like Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is, he's a lot. And one of the things that he, supports is white supremacy in a way. You know what I mean? That's kind of what he supports. That's kind of like the thing that he has, like that's his aura, if you will, and you see it through people like Elon Musk and what he was doing with the Roman salute, like what I mean, like that type of thing, like you see it there. And I feel like it's crazy that his inauguration was on MLK Day because MLK, if he could have saw that, he would have been like disgusted in a sense because you know the things that he spoke on were like truth and justice and trying to find justice for people and trying to find the most peaceful way of handling things. And that inauguration wasn't very peaceful. It seemed like a hostile takeover, and it was to the point where if you frowned, you probably would be silenced. And that's the feel that it gave, and I feel like it's just really ironic that it was on MLK Day. And to be honest, I feel like, we should just look into more of the leaders that came before us and their ideology, because I feel like along the way we have lost that. We have lost the vision, essentially. Like, we are out here and we don't really know what we're doing. We're just like doing shit, and it's so many people doing shit that it just looks like chaos, in a sense. And I feel like we need to like go back and study these like leaders of the past, because right now I feel like it's not a time to really be Martin in a sense, because Martin was all about peace and peaceful protest. But peaceful protest does nothing but play you in the hand of the oppressor, like straight up. That's just what it does. Like it's a waste of time, if you will. Like, I feel like now we have to kind of lean more on the page of Marcus Garvey, or like more on the eyes of Malcolm X, if you will, because those men were like their rhetoric that they were speaking was a little bit more of what we need. Because right now, more than anything, we need to stand up. We need to get on one accord. We need to figure out how we can bring our troubles to the people or the powers that be and have them hear us on even playing field. Like, that's what we need overall as a people. And I feel like we're not going to get that through peaceful protests. We're going to have to get that through like organizing our money, like where we spend our money, like start putting things into perspective and orders, and letting them like feel our pain through unconventional ways that they wouldn't have never even thought about it. Like, I want to say in one of my videos I gave the example that if we just stopped going to Walmart would start trying to like bend over backwards to get us to come there, because we are their lifeblood. And the same rules apply with everything else. Like, I feel like we need to get on accord and start doing stuff like that, and that will help us get our motion in a sense. That'll help us get the ball moving. And I feel like if we go back and we study even Marcus Garvey, because Marcus Garvey was like, we need to establish our own our own kind of country in a sense, because right now we don't have anybody to fight back. We don't. If they kick us out, especially with this birthright citizenship being revoked, like if they kick us out, where are we gonna go? Like and I know it's kind of crazy to say they could kick you out, but I mean, like, legally we're seeing them do things that we would have never thought that they could even like fathom doing, but they're doing it, like and there's nobody to stop them. So like, I feel like we need to start establishing our own our own shit in a sense, our own country, our own place, our own like thing, because if we don't, like, we're not gonna have anything. Like, you got to take in mind, like, far as races go, like, everybody else can kind of go back to a home country. We don't have a home country, so that birthright citizenship, that shit is scary, and there might be some things that I'm missing in it, and there might be some things that protect people like me, but at the same time, like, they ain't said shit about it. So I mean, a person can only wonder. So that's just my thoughts on it, because I don't know. I felt like it was really ironic that their inauguration just happened to fall on Martin Luther King Day. I feel like that's symbolic in a way, and we should take a minute and look at it and think about, like, what are we doing as a nation? Like, that right there. What are we doing as a nation? Like, who are we giving the keys to? And since they have the keys, like, what do we do? Like, how do we move? Like, because I don't think that we should follow him blindly. I feel like we should watch him, but definitely not like follow him, with our eyes closed. So that is just my 2 cents on it.